Thank you for joining us for this week's Redline Report, powered by HireMaster. I'm Shasta Jones. On today's episode, we are discussing higher truck weights in Georgia, the struggling freight market for owner-operators, and more. The Georgia State Senate recently approved an initiative that would temporarily allow heavier trucks on Georgia roads. This bill would double that variance for vehicles carrying forestry and agricultural products, allowing them to weigh up to 88,000 pounds. But this would only apply to state and county roads since interstate highways are under the federal government. Supporters say the measure would allow businesses to ship their goods more efficiently at a time when inflation is high and truck drivers are scarce. This measure would only apply to trucks carrying forestry and agricultural products, and the bill would expire in July 2024, which would give lawmakers time to find a permanent compromise on truck weights. It would also allow time to reach a consensus on how to pay for billions of dollars of road and rail improvements that a legislative committee says are needed to accommodate booming freight traffic. Senator Steve Gooch stated in the Transport Topics article, quote, "We want to have a serious conversation about how we fund our roads going forward," end quote. Are you noticing your hiring needs are going outside the realm of drivers lately? If you answered yes to that question, let HireMaster's strategic team help you fill your non-driver positions as well. HireMaster's capabilities range from drivers to mechanics and everything in between. Talk to your HireMaster account rep today to expand your hiring needs. The trucking industry recently received some big news, with Knight-Swift Transportation acquiring U.S. Express for approximately $808 million. It is confirmed that U.S. Express will continue as an independent brand to minimize customer disruptions, and its current senior management will continue to lead the company until the deal closes, which will be sometime mid-year. Knight-Swift CEO Dave Jackson stated in the Transport Topics article, quote, "The opportunity to add one of the largest and most well-known brands in our industry with significant opportunity to improve earnings, gain customers, and reach more professional drivers was very compelling to us. We expect to apply the same playbook that proved successful in the Knight-Swift merger as we share best practices, improve operations, and work together to help U.S. Express become the best that it can be," end quote. Knight-Swift ranks number 7 on the Transport Topics Top 100 list of the largest for-hire carriers in North America, and U.S. Express ranks number 23 on the for-hire list as well. Last month, the Owner-Operator Independent Drivers Association Foundation conducted a survey showing a struggling freight market is pushing owner-operators out of the trucking industry. 54% of the freight rate survey's respondents reported a negative future for 2023, with concerns such as high fuel cost, increased regulation, inflation, overcapacity, and a softening economy. One owner-operator stated in the Transport Dive article, quote, "I will not drive at a loss or to break even and do nothing more than add miles to my equipment and expose myself to the inherent risk of driving. I own my equipment, I have no payments, and I am still struggling to survive," end quote. Inflation, consumer spending, the housing market, industrial production, manufacturing activity, and fuel cost will all play a role in how and when trucking demand recovers. If you're looking to expand your team's success in recruiting and retaining female drivers, reach out to your HireMaster account rep today. Our knowledgeable team can build a strong brand and strategic approach to broaden your talent search to a more detailed demographic to fill all the gaps your team may be missing. It is always a good idea to revisit your strategy every quarter. Thank you for joining us for this week's Redline Report. I'm Shasta Jones. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch each episode of the Redline Report powered by HireMaster. See you next week.